What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Before I destroy this box, I just want to show you. Thanks, Keith. This company, I'm very, very excited about. I want to talk to you about real quick. This company right here, Detail-Division. I'm going to link them down below. I've been messing around, browsing their website. They got a cool little situation. The reason I found this company was because there's a brand, well, there's many brands in the UK that I'm interested in. They seem to have a lot of brands that I'm interested in over there. But there was a brand called Carbon Collective. And specifically, their little nano polisher. I've been wanting that polisher. I know you're going to think I'm nuts now. I have this one. And does this one work? Oh, hell yeah, it does. I like this one way better than, you know, the first one I have. But to be honest with you, you know, I always want to make sure I'm testing stuff out and trying stuff and know what I'm getting into. Let me just tell you about the order real quick. These are their little measuring cups in ml. So if you ever get caught up and they're like, oh yeah, put 20 ml, and you don't want to have to sit there and do math or pull out your phone, it says it. Pretty freaking cool. I like it. But that's not the whole point of the order. That wasn't even close to the whole point of the order. I ended up picking up Carbon Collective's Hex Nano Dual Action Polisher. Yeah, I know, I'm nuts. He even threw this in, streak and lint free, for a glass cleaning towel. That was really cool of him. But let me tell you about the owner. So I heard about this following many detailing pages that I follow, but he takes the time. This is his website here. Info at detail-division is the email, and the website is detail-division.com. He writes you a note, personalized note, and it was my first order. So the time that somebody takes to handwrite that is just awesome. Not to mention, it's tricky to read his handwriting, but I like it because it's different. I'm absolutely gonna be a return customer. I can already tell. This is it's a really cool thing when you find companies that are willing to go above and beyond. But let's talk about this polisher. As I said, one of the big things is this is in the UK, and it's tricky dealing with companies in the UK because shipping. No other reason, just shipping. So I was having a bit of a hard time trying to justify wanting to get one of these because of shipping. I've dealt with the UK before, though. I've got Auto Finesse products before. I knew that they had things built Hamburg before they had a distributor here. But what's cool about this guy is I believe he's in New Hampshire, so he is a US distributor. He even has these towels, these KLIN, Klein, whatever you want to call it. So right off the bat, hard shell case, just like the Adams. But what's different? Well, first of all, it looks freaking awesome. That caught my attention immediately. I like things that look different, which is, you know, why I like that polisher too, because it is designed different. It doesn't have this like long neck design like the Hybrid, but this immediately reminded me of the Hybrid. In fact, I'm sure this will be very close, if not better, than the Hybrid. Oh, look at this. It just turns on. It's got a digital display that you can bump it up. Wow, up to a 7. This thing does serious work. This feels so girthy. I know that sounds weird to say that. And that's the cover too. So hold on, let me put this down so I can tell you more about what's in here. What makes this kit for $299 very, very hard to beat? Not just the cool color. You know, you can tell about quality. This comes on and off like super easy. Even these rubberized, just simple. A turn on switch, dual action. They do have rotary mode, and there is a 2-inch backing plate. So I've got 1-inch and 2-inch pads. What makes this kit different? Let me show you. We've got our charging setup here. I believe there's in here somewhere. Yeah, the plugs for the US outlets. I'm assuming, in fact, I don't really know. Oh, you gotta push this. Push. Oh, and then it slides off. Okay. So you push this and it slides off, and then I'm able to, I'm able to convert this here to US. Very cool. And these charge, from what I was doing research, like this. So the batteries have a little plug hole. Now you have two batteries. This is not like a big polisher. It's not going to take the place of a big polisher, but when you're polishing and you come across situations where you have small areas, this is vital. Now, I'm going to try these out, but this is why this kit is so great. This comes with all of these pads. Now, this is just shipping. This is all going to be fine. But you got 2-inch pads, 2-inch backing plate. Bada bing, bada boom. It goes on. Super friggin' nice. So now I've got a host of 2-inch pads, including microfiber and probably wool, or some kind of combo. So I got a bunch of 2-inch pads, and I got a bunch of either 1 or 1 1/4, I'm assuming, inch pads, microfiber, and again, the same combination. So I've got literally all of these pads, plus the tools to convert this to a rotary, and not only just a rotary. What's cool about this, I believe this can be an extension, so you can have a really long rotary just tied straight down. So if you want to have like a little bit of a long situation there and do some fine work, maybe around a door handle or something, you have that option. Or you keep your dual action, you can use the tool. Very cool. And it comes with a little owner's manual and a tool in here so that you can change things up. I'm very excited. This is a cover, I believe, from what I've seen. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So this can come off if you want like extra slenderness or easy access. So this is the whole, you know, dual action head, so that it spins and does its thing, and then you can just attach this straight on there and have a rotary, kind of like the setup I had, very much so, in here when I don't know if you saw that video. I could link it down below, where I have basically a very similar setup, and this has the hybrid thing, and it also has a different throw. I gotta find out where I put it. It's somewhere in here, but I can tell you right now. So, just handling the two, they're very similar. They're very similar in, here, let me put the camera here. They're very similar in weight. They both have good grip feeling. I do like the traditional turn dial. I like that. I like that it's telling me on the Adams one about the battery, but let's crank this up and then crank the other one up and see about sound. This is number 7. And this is going to be 6. I don't know how to explain this, other than if you polished before, you might understand. When you're using a machine, you're operating a machine, it's hard to explain. You could feel how much power it is. I didn't put it on paint, I didn't feel anything. I could tell you, this feels more powerful. Hands down, it definitely feels more powerful. It's definitely a cool unit, if not anything, just the color and having... Oh, this is cool. So say I was using it and I stopped on speed 6. Now I turn it back on, it goes to speed 1. I wonder if I keep it on speed 2, turn it off. So, as soon as I turn it off and turn it back on, it goes on to speed 1, because you don't have the turn dial. Like, I can start this on a 1, and I can start this on a 6. So there's really no need for a slow start. There's not a trigger per se. It just turns on, and then It feels very balanced. There's like a hum in it. No vibration. But same thing. No vibration, but a humdinger. The parts feel good. I like the fact that this kit, for pretty much about the same price as this Adams one, came with a slew of polish pads. I also like a small thing here. I'm gonna show you. So this has the battery in it and everything. It's got my backing plate. It's got the cutouts I need. I can put, you know, the charger in there, and I've got a section here once it's all actually tucked away and not, as my mom would say, strumsragaga fats. Put that in. If I can actually do anything correctly today. Not my day, really. So now I've got quite the setup here. I've got a tool I can just bring with me wherever. I can throw the rotary conversion in there. One of the things I could not get over was the way that they designed this case, I guess for savings of space. So now I have to obviously remove it with two hands. To put the battery in, I have to have both batteries out. So what that does is it eliminates space in here for me to store more things. Now I've got other pads. I've got 2-inch Eurofiber pads that I'm going to use with both. Eventually I'm going to do some kind of like head-to-head comparison. I'm going to find a small panel. In the previous video I did polish half of this. I did not polish the other half. So I guess what I could do is split that other half into quarters, into halves of that half, and basically see what I get as far as, you know, the results as far as use goes. I can't imagine it's going to be much different. I feel like it's just going to be a personal preference thing with these machines. Obviously, you got the Rupes loyalists. I'm very, very much a Rupes loyalist. I've got their new rotary polisher, the 21mm, the 15mm. I even have 2 of their damn keychains. I love the brand. I just didn't want to have the hybrid because for $400 to $600, you know, granted I got this for $299 and I got this one for 100 something. So for the price of what that hybrid would have cost me, I got 2 polishers. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just figured you guys would maybe like to see this. I think this is pretty cool. I'm gonna tuck this back in like a human being and not a savage. And yeah, if you like this, let me know down below if you're a fan of it. I definitely am a fan of the brand. I know that sounds so weird to hear, but I think that the way that they handle themselves, I follow them on social media also. I feel like the way that they handle themselves is pretty cool. I don't think this is supposed to tuck in there, stupid. Am I dumb? Don't answer that. I think that was always supposed to be. Hello? What's going on here? This is like why God invented 2 hands, created 2 hands, not invented. So, anyway, very cool kit. I like the case, and not necessarily like a hard shell. I don't know if this one's a little bit more of a hard shell, but you guys know how I feel about Adams. Love-hate relationship. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you're an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. We got Carbon Collective, and again, I'm going to link the business down below, so Detailed Division. Thank you so much for the fast customer service and the true and real customer service. Very, very cool. I will do repeat business with them. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.